My name is Gabriel Dominguez.
My name is Cody Bristol.
We're the Brown Hand Procedure, and we've been meaning to make a little video to let you guys know where we're at, where we stand, what we're up to, what we're down to, and all points in between. Today we are going to be... What are we doing today?
We're in the studio.
Yeah, we're going to be in the studio and working on some... What are we working on?
Well, we're going to be writing a new album. What that entails, we don't know.
Yeah, so, I mean, usually when we get together and we do this, which is, what, on average, twice every 3 weeks? Let's be generous and say that.
Yeah.
We get together, we, practice, do all that crap, go over some ideas, this and that, maybe go over some tunes that we're working on, go over some, songs that we might want to cover because we are still in that business. And that's pretty much what we're going to be doing today. In regards to the album that we've been saying for such a long time that we're done with, and, we're going to be getting it out at the beginning of this year, I think that it should be available for purchase through us directly, because I don't know if we're going to be doing like iTunes or Amazon or CD Baby or SoundCloud or any of these other weird digital platforms that are out to take our money for our hard work. Chiefly, our main goal is to print these CDs up ourselves, print the, case or cover for it ourselves, and sell them ourselves. Meaning that all the money would not be going to anybody but us.
Which makes sense because we built an entire studio. We recorded this all ourselves.
We've been throwing a lot of money into this, and we don't really feel like sharing with, some big-ass corporation that ultimately is in it just for money. Because, let's face it, how marketable are we?
But support local.
Oh, absolutely. We'd be supporting a local band.
You like independent music?
Yeah, this is about
We are the most independent.
Goddamn right. Yeah, that's about it. It's just the two of us. If anybody is wondering, how are you guys doing this? Who's doing what? It is the two of us in a studio with a ton of instruments, and we have been forced to learn to play all of them somewhat cohesively. We're not drummers. We're not bass players. We wish we were.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, but, we got ideas in our heads. We need to get them out. Nobody's going to buy an album of just two guys playing guitars, or rather, I wouldn't. So we are trying to make this sound as big and as full as possible, despite the fact that it's just us two. Now, seeing as we're all done with First Incision, that's the title of the album. The next album that we're working on, we don't really have much of a goal other than keep working on the songs that we have been working on for years and years and years. Because we got literally a whole fucking notebook full of ideas, full of riffs, full of licks, full of this, full of that, and we'd like to put them together and, make something of them, which I think is a noble goal for anybody.
Yeah, I think with enough time we can bring some cohesion to our little ideas and make another wonderful album. The last album, our first album, has some really nice stuff to it. Really great parts. I'm very proud of the whole album.
Oh yeah, I'm really, really happy with the way it's all been turning out so far. Which brings me to playing live. A lot of people are wondering, you guys are in a band, why don't you guys play live? And it's just the two of us. I think of bands that have had only two people in them, and yeah, I wouldn't pay money for that shit, So the reason we don't play live is because it's just the two of us. How are we gonna do this? We're not gonna go up on stage, just the two of us with like an iPod full of backing tracks.
We're not Buckethead.
Yeah, he can get away with it because he's Buckethead.
And because he shreds for 2 hours straight. And
yeah, that's impressive no matter who the hell you are.
He's 50, but enough of Buckethead.
Yeah, our deal is that it's just the two of us doing what we're doing. if anybody showed up and was like, hey, you know, I play bass, I play drums, I do this, I do that. Do you guys need a helping hand? We would totally be open for that sort of thing. So anybody out there, if you play an instrument, don't play an instrument, if you just want to hear yourself on an album, if you want to contribute in any way, shape, or form, and you can get a hold of us, by all means do. You know, we would love to have any and all of our friends working on this with us. Obviously, because it is a labor of love. And at the end of the day, love all of you. I'd like to talk about our influences, you know, musical influences, that is. We listen to a wide variety of music. We listen to all sorts of things, anything that tickles your fancy, whatever other part of us that needs tickling. And let's see, what we've been digging recently. We've been getting into Prince. Getting into Todd Rundgren, which, for those of you that don't know who Todd Rundgren is, just look him up and go from there.
And that's actually one thing that I want to see out of our next album is the kind of atmospheric sense that Todd Rundgren has to his CDs. I mean, sonically, there's just a ton going on in every single song. And it really makes it a big sound and a really nice quality. And there's little goose eggs everywhere throughout songs. You know, like you listen to the first half of the song and you expect the last half to be pretty much the same, and there's just little gems in there that you find.
I think you mean Easter eggs. Goose eggs are zeros.
Oh!
And by influences, I don't mean like, oh yeah, you know, we want to play like these guys or anything. No. It's stuff that we listen to that we get ideas from. You know, not really in we want to sound exactly like these people, because, I mean, these people already exist. We're more getting ideas for how to physically record an album, all the little tiny tidbits that, you know, you don't really notice piece by piece, but somehow make like a big full sound. So we get influenced by people like Devin Townsend, people like, who else influences us?
A.C.T.
A really good band. Ooh, yeah, you guys don't even know about A.C.T. You should.
Jesus, those guys are good. Just songwriters, man.
Yeah, you know, we get influenced by, you know, people that you would expect us to be influenced by, you know, Opeth and, you know, the old classic standard from Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, that sort of garbage.
I mean, Zappa.
Oh, absolutely.
Covered Zappa songs. We plan to continue covering Zappa songs, I'm sure.
And a lot of people that have played with Zappa, like Steve Vai, we've been getting into a lot. Mike Keneally. Mike Keneally's been a really big influence on us. Carl King.
Carl
motherfucking King.
Oh,
that guy.
Shit.
We owe a lot to the works of that man. And if you don't know who Carl King is, look up Sir Millard Mulch or Dr. Zoltan, because it's all related somehow. Can't quite figure out how.
Or Paul K. Manouf.
Yeah.
Something like this. You know, years ago when I discovered him, I had kind of given up on listening to a lot of music, and
yeah, we were in rut for
it was
a very
bad.
long time. Yeah,
and like holy shit! Not only did he open my eyes to his own music, but it also gave us, you know, a litany.
Yeah,
litany.
I've never heard this word before.
A whole lot. A whole lot of just great examples in music and
not just music, but just ways to approach anything in
That's
life.
true.
You know, he's just been influencing our thoughts, our mind, our dreams. You know, everything that we thought we had control of in our lives turns out chiefly it's him.
Thank you.
Thanks, Carl King. Phil X.
Phil X.
Phil X. Those of you that don't know who Phil X is a studio session guitar player. How good is he? He's in Bon Jovi right now. He's filling in for Richie Sambora. Permanently? I don't know if it's permanently. I hope it's permanently, because this guy fucking kicks ass.
If you want an introduction to Phil X, look up just look up Phil X whammy bar.
Oh, no, it's the flip stick.
Flip stick.
Flip stick. That's...
Holy moly.
If that's all you see of him,
that's all you need.
That's
What
not
was
bad.
that, the 80s? I mean...
That was like early 90s, yeah.
He's had time to even get better.
Yeah, not bad. Anyways, yeah, we've been getting a lot of likes. We're starting to get noticed by, so far, only people that are friends with us, that know us. But with your help, you can get strangers in on this deal. And if there's one thing that I love, it's strangers being all up in our business.
True. He loves it. Another thing I wanted to kind of point out is that Facebook's algorithms for sending out posts, especially for just band things that are just likes, it doesn't go out to all of our community of friends for whatever reason. So do check into our Facebook and see what we're doing. I mean, chances are every other week, every 3 weeks or so, we put something new on there, and it's not getting out to everyone. So if you haven't heard from us in a while, just check the Facebook.
And if you're avoiding clicking our links, because you think, oh man, this song's gonna suck, click on it anyways. Make sure that you're right about not liking us before you pass judgment, because we like all of you.
We do.
And I'm sure we all deserve it. No, that's not true.
Well, 3 to 7 minutes of your time, you might find that you like something.
Absolutely.
A piece of it. And
I mean, this album is diverse enough that there's bound to be something, anything that you guys like. There might be a lot of things that you don't like, but you know what? Who cares?
And either way, comment.
Yeah.
Hey, I hated this. I love this. If you say you love something, chances are we're probably going to make a whole CD or song based on what you liked, because we like you.
Yeah, we need to know what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong by you, because otherwise, I mean, look at Guns N' Roses now. That's what happens when nobody tells you that you suck. Now, on Facebook, I asked y'all to leave us some questions and comments that we would be addressing in this video, and I have them all in this box. All right, let's do this. All right, let's see what we got. This is from James. James writes, "Why does the hair on my balls grow faster than the hair on my head? Seriously, I'm digging the project. I don't know what the cat piano thing was, but I like it." Cat piano, for those of you that don't know, let me go grab it real quick. Where's it?
Yep, there we go.
Cat piano, for those of you that are unfamiliar, is this guy. Now, yeah, it's, a little keyboard that they sell at Target, and we modded it with a little jack so we can plug it into an amp. It's an instrument. What are you gonna do? It plays music, it makes meow sounds, which, I don't know, that's pretty cool by us. And really any instrument that we could make this album with kazoos and sticks, and it's still gonna pretty much sound the way that we need it to sound. As for the hair on your balls, James, the reason that it grows faster than the hair on your head is because the pubic hair is sort of an insulation for, your gonads. And what it does is it regulates the temperature properly. It's keeps things cool when they need to be cool, keeps things warm when they need to be warm. It collects pheromones for attracting a proper mate scientifically. If for any reason, you start shaving your balls at the age of 15 and you continue to do so and you just go completely hairless for a long time, your boys are gonna die, That shit's not gonna help you at all. So if you wanna have children anytime in the future, keep that shit nice and furry. Next comments or question.
This one is from Angie Stone. So proud of you guys, and I'm looking forward to your future.
That was awfully sweet.
Thanks, Mom. I love you.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
James and Angie, because you guys were such good sports and commented like the A.C.T, you guys win free copies of the CD First Incision as soon as it comes out. Autographed, of course, because what we're doing is worth reading on.
Scribble on our name.
Absolutely, yeah.
Winner, winner, CD dinner.
Yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. That's what we're up to. That's what we're going to be doing. And on behalf of the band, I'd like to say thank you to every single one of you who's watching this video, who's been watching all of the videos on YouTube that we post of our songs, who's been, liking our posts, who's been, reading what we have to say, who's been supporting us in any way, shape, or form. Even if you just, look at the post. Facebook tells us that you looked at it. You know what? It warms the cockles of my heart.
And I, on behalf of the other half of our band, would I'd like to thank all the people who maybe, listened to something and they liked it or it influenced them in any way. It's very nice. I want to say thank you. And hi, Carl. Hey, Carl. You look good. Thank you to Carl, our studio engineer.
Studio engineer, Carl Humphreys. Best in the biz.
Doesn't want to be seen. Carl Schmumfres.
Alright, well, that's it for now. Yeah, alright. See you next time.